Hello, and welcome to the Big Show with Jasco. The day is 1 January 2017. Well, this is going to be a big year. And the reason it's going to be a big year is because if I believe it will, then it will be. Most people go through their lives trying to figure out how they can make themselves approved by everybody, being approved. Now, there's other people that go through their lives trying to figure out how they can be disapproved, which is, I guess, maybe even committing crimes or killing or going and doing like stuff that military age, like Islamic terrorists do. And they try and make themselves disapproved in the world. Well, what I would like to say is that there is a place where greatness lives, and that is in between the place of approval and disapproval. And it comes from just a person being willing to do the thing that they say they want to do. And that's what my morning show is all about. The Big Show with Jasco. It's all about taking your life, deciding how you're going to be, and making a decision every day that that's what you're going to do no matter what. And I'm taking as many people as I can with me. So for me, this year is going to be a big year. I'm going into greatness, and I'm taking as many people as I can with me. So I just got through doing my 2-hour workout, which is, for the last last 4 days, and I'm going for 7 days. I've been doing this thing where I burn like 2,000 calories in a workout, and it's like exhausting. But I don't know, a lot of people would say like, hey, don't try that. Well, I'm trying it because I'm trying to trim up the old bod. I won't say old bod, the young bod, and do the thing that I say I'm going to do. And even if the world disapproves of me, if my wife leaves me, if my kids say I'm a crazy man, if my friends say they don't want to be my friends anymore, I can't do anything about that. I'm just going to be the kind of guy that I want to be. So the next phase for me is to do the thing that I want to do. Just kind of like stretch out my muscles, my legs, trim my toenails. Dude, my toes look gnarly right now. I think it's probably because I got trashed in there. I don't get trashed in the bar anymore. I get trashed in the gym. It's rad. So, if I got to do my show, then I'm going to be in the gym every day. I got to take my body to the next level, and people can call me crazy or stupid or whatever they want. But I guess in the end, it won't really matter what they call me, will it? It won't really matter what they call me, because in the end, it's not really about them. It's about me, isn't it? It's not really about them. It's about me. In the end, it doesn't matter what other people think about you. It's about what you think of yourself. In the end, the most disapproving person you'll ever find in your whole life is the person between the 2 ears. The person that says you can or can't. And those are the people that act like they're all fine, like everything they're doing in life is good. And those are the kind of people that make little critiques. You ever notice how on somebody's YouTube video that's very inspiring, there's always like a small percentage, like less than a 1% that dislikes it? It's because those are the kind of people that are going to find critical things in everybody in every situation. These are the kind of people that aren't going to really do anything with their lives except for go around critiquing the things that other people do. Now, I am not against critics. What I'm saying is the same thing that Theodore Roosevelt said, is that it's not the critic who counts. It's not about the guy who goes around saying how the strong man stumbled or how the doer of great deeds could have done better. It's not the critic who counts. One day, in this spa, I will host some of the most esteemed people in the world on my show. And one day, people will come from all over to sit in this spa with me and do the Big Show with Jasco. But until then, you got to deal with me. How do you think about that? The other thing that I want to say to you is that if you're a place in your life where you're starting to question whether you should do the thing that's most vibrant in you, the answer is yes, you should. You should always do the thing that is most vibrant in you. It doesn't matter whether somebody is for you or against you. It doesn't matter whether somebody thinks you're cool. If you're out there chasing the club or the cool or the bar or the pussy or everything that you think you ought to be after, then you're going to spend your life trying to seek other people's attention. And that's what I have spent the majority of my life doing, instead of doing the things that I know are going to be most. I have done the work up to a point, but like an amateur, right? And an amateur doesn't have anything to do with the quality of equipment you have. It doesn't have anything to do. It has a little bit to do with that, because if you're a professional, you start to have the professional grade stuff. But the hard work, the willpower, you and God, that comes into doing the thing you say you're going to do, that's the place where people find themselves winning. And the place where people find themselves losing in the new year, just like today, is that they say to themselves that they're not going to do anything about their dreams, or that it's okay for them to not do anything about their dreams. So for me, this show is also about expressing to people and saying my goals. So I made a statement on my previous episode that I would have a song sold, one of my songs sold, before my son is born. And that's one of the things that I haven't been able to do in my life, is sell a song. That hurts. So I'm going to do something about it. Every day I'm going to put something on YouTube that's of meaning, and I'm going to work on my songs and on expressing myself on this venue. I don't really have to, it doesn't really matter what anybody says about it. At the end of the day, it's something I love, something that resonates with me, so I'm not going to ask permission to do it anymore. And that's the thing about it, is if you spend your time in an industry trying to be cool or seek permission or do the thing that you think is going to get you the most likes, then you're going to be living in a place where you're going to be at the mercy of public opinion for the rest of your life. And I'm going to be writing the story of the American future. That's a fact. And another thing about this hairy chest of mine is I ain't ashamed of it, because a lion doesn't shave his mane. And I'll end on this note, something kind of funny. If you're in the gym and you see me working out and you happen to smell when I pass gas, I used to say, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Now I'm going to say, you're welcome. You just smelt the fragrance of a champion by Jasco. And cut.